Welcome back to the channel. Of course, my name is Tommy and I am with Z Grills, and on today's show it is going to be all about an alternative method to cooking your Thanksgiving turkey. That is right, today's show is going to be the complete opposite of what I did last year for Z Grills. Last year I did up a wet brine. It was actually a wet beer brined turkey. I will leave information on that cook down in the description. You could check that out. Well, on today's show, like I said, it is the complete opposite, as we are going to go dry brine. So if you've never done a dry brine turkey before, forget everything you've read about. I've done wet brines, I've done dry brines, and I can tell you every year on my Thanksgiving turkey, it is a dry brine, as I feel it produces a better bird. It gives you a crispy skin and also gives you a moist inside, which is what everyone is looking for. So look, what I want to do here is I am going to go back and load up my Z Grills with some cherry pellets. Then I want to turn the clocks back about 48 hours and show you exactly what this dry brine is all about. After that footage, I will bring you back. We will stuff the turkey with some onions, some celery, some apples, and also some thyme, and then we will get it in the pit and start to cook.
So on my dry brine, I do a 2-for-1 kosher salt, brown sugar ratio. This bird is 12 pounds, so I've got a half a cup of kosher salt and about a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and I will also hit it with about 2 tablespoons of fresh thyme. Now you're going to want to incorporate all that goodness together. And the one rule of thumb here with a dry brine is you got to pull the skin back off the breast. The skin is pretty tough. It can take it. If you do tear it a little bit, is no big deal. And you want to get that dry brine mixture up under the skin and massage it into the breast. Try to reach all the way to the front of the bird. After you massage it into the breast, you want to get that. You want to get the rest of that all over the skin. Pour some of it inside the cavity. Get it on the legs, on the wings. You basically want that dry brine everywhere. So once you got all that dry brine, you are going to get it in a tin or a tray. It is going to put off some moisture, so make sure you've got some walls so it doesn't leak out. Get some saran or some plastic wrap, and you want to loosely just wrap it. Get it in the fridge. We are going to go 48 hours, and here we are. Now, I've got the normal fare to stuff inside the cavity. We got some celery, we got some onions, we got some carrot, and we also got some fresh thyme. I've put some apple chunks in there. If you've got some apple chunks, you could put that in there also. Just make sure you reach far into the cavity. You really want to stuff this. There's a lot of fragrance. There is my, I do believe that is my apples right there. This is puts out a very fragrant when it is cooking in the either oven or the pit. Now look, stay away from any rubs with salt. You don't need any more salt on the bird. I am just going to go with the granulated garlic. We've got that thyme working. I don't want to over season the bird with a bunch of fancy rubs. There is no need to do that. The turkey is definitely going to be the star of the show. And I got to tell you, by using that granulated garlic, and you will see it later in the cook, man, this is about as crispy as you can get skin on a turkey. Yeah. So we are going to run the pit at 300 and know where your hot spot is, where your heat source is on your pit. We are directly center. So basically what I am going to do is I am going to put the legs and the thigh right over the heat source, because that is going to need a little bit more heat to be perfectly cooked. Yeah.
So we have reached 100 internal in the thickest part of the breast. At that time, I want to take you in. I want to make sure the bird is cooking nice and uniform across the surface. Let's go in, let's check it out together, and if need be, we will rotate the bird. Come on.
So over the course of the surface of this bird, it looks pretty good, maybe a little bit more darker on that leg thigh, so I will rotate it, close it up, and check it in a bit.
All right, so I did decide to rotate my bird. Other than that, we will just let it go for about another hour or up into that 130, 140 range. Once we hit that, I will bring you back and we may rotate it again. So we have reached 140 internal on the cook and also have touched that 3-hour mark on the clock. Let's go back in, let's check out that color. We will give it one more rotation, one more spin, and we will take it right up to that 165 internal.
Always remember, down in the description you will get a timeline to this cook. Also, you will get a link to a blog, and we are looking pretty good, man. I can tell you that that skin is super, super crispy. Yeah.
Boy, she is really starting to show some color now. Also, that skin is crisping up quite nicely. I'm thinking probably about another hour and a half or so. At that point, we should be just about done, if not finished, and I will bring you guys back. And just like that, we have reached a little over 165. Let's go on in. Let's get the turkey off. Let's get it on the board and start out that rest.
So guys, here we go, about 4.5 hours in total, I do believe. Again, timeline down in the description. We are looking good, man. I am definitely digging the color on this bird. You know, I love that. I love the cherry pellets when I am doing a turkey. It just puts on that gorgeous golden color.
Alrighty, after a brief 20-minute rest, let's slice it open and let's see how we did. First off, the skin is super crispy.
Oh, you can hear the skin. Oh. Let me just clear that leg thigh out, and I will get a slice off on the breast. Yeah. Oh, that looks perfect.
Oh, yeah. Alrighty, guys, that quick taste test. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Alrighty, so look, right off the bat, I could tell you it is not too salty. A lot of people think a salt brine turkey because you don't rinse it after you salt brine it for 48 hours. You do not rinse it. You put it in the fridge, then you take it out and air dry it for a little while, bring it up to room temperature. I mean, this is a killer turkey, man. This is the way I serve it on my Thanksgiving table for the past probably at least 3-4 years, man. Dry brine for me, it is just less hassle than the wet brine. Not that the wet brine doesn't come out good, it certainly does. I just don't think it matches the tenderness, the juiciness, the crispiness of a dry brine turkey. So that is the way I do it on my Thanksgiving table on Thursday mornings. So look, that is going to wrap up this show. Don't forget, Z Grills will have this full recipe down in the description. They'll also stick down there that the wet brine video that I did last year, so you can compare the two. And also, don't forget to check Z Grill's Facebook page, the Instagram account, of course, the website, the YouTube channel. Follow all those, and Z Grills will have you grilling. Z Grills will have you smoking all year long. So look, that is going to put a pin in this one. I appreciate you all for watching, man. It has been a great 2023, and I am looking for an even better 2024. I want to wish everybody an awesome Thanksgiving. Keep those comments coming down below. I do try to answer all those. Again, my name is Tommy, and I appreciate you all. And until next time, we will see you soon.